A dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains. MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the All-Stars and the Tacos. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a... Kershaw's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding in, Christian Santos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Santos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Griffey Jr. is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Griffey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. So digging in now, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Jones racing back, and that one is gone. Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Griffey Jr. Facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. Standing in, Ted Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Pujols takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Albert now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Ted Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Babe Ruth. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Ruth is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. The 1-1. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. The 1-1 home. There he goes. It swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So stepping in, Diego Crespo. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Santos in the hole, and he's safe. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Popped him up. Kershaw has room in foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. Ramirez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. They'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And as it turns out, that stepping into the box, Mike Piazza, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped him up. Crespo shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Missed with a slider.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Christian Santos would be next. Chopped weakly to the left. Pujols charging in on it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is ready to take his hacks again. Chipper Jones, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. Williams ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder.
Missed with a slider. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he pops it up back behind second base. Ramirez over to his right. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Junior looks up. Gone! Now to the plate, Diego Crespo.
Now batting, catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Crespo.
Very weakly on the ground. 3 runs already home here. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And that misses 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Now at the plate, Christian Santos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And catch made there by Chipper, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes Junior. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams giving chase, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Albert Pujols. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. He threw a walk his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Babe Ruth, a hit in 2 tries so far, and it's fouled away. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Trying to count 2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams going back to the track. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He went deep last time up. Karen O'Day answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Pujols waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding in, Ted Williams. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count, 3-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tougher.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And that last.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. on a dry. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Ramirez goes down for the first out of the game. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2.
Got him looking. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Jones going back on it, into the bleachers, and gone. Stepping up to the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that one got a piece of him. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Ted Williams.
Left fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
In there, 2-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he fouls this one off. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Diego Crespo would be next. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Standing in, Diego Crespo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run scored. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. Here's Albert now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Digging in, Ted Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in now, Babe Ruth. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sent on the ground out the second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a ball, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes the Babe.
That last at
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Griffey going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side. So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruth is there for it. Makes the play, one away. At the plate, Mike Piazza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. The pitcher, Felix Hernandez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 the count. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hernandez, the runner at first with two gone. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Very weakly on the ground. Got him swinging on the splitter. That stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Griffey Jr.
Popped him up. Piazza is there. Makes the play, one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martinez.
Bases are empty, one man out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. One out, nobody on. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. At the plate, Ted Williams with a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Into the box now, Albert Pujols reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair.
Hit high and deep out to left. Chipper racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the... Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Santos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2-0.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes Junior. 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And there are two away now. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Ted Williams, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ball one. Griffey Jr. at third with two away. Hard ground ball to third. Pujols has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Diego Crespo. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Diego Crespo.
First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Piazza is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ramirez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ramirez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Babe Ruth would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes the Babe. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Into the box now, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is there, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols over to his left. 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Piazza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's the 3-1. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And now he'll consider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Felix Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Jason Giambi is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Split finger pitch is in there for strike 1.
The shortstop, Chipper Jones.
0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high. Up into the rooftop area. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Ruth. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this?
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without
a swing and a miss. Here's Albert now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Griffey. 1 out. So digging in now, Diego Crespo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And Gagne's throwing gas now as he just reared up and threw it by him for strike 3. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Last time through was a base hit. Bryce Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make... Alex Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Mike Piazza would be next, and we'll have to leave it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Babe Ruth will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chipper Jones. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And this is taken in for the second out. So with 2 gone now, Junior gets a shot with the bases empty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Ted Williams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Vladimir Guerrero will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone. Dennis Eckersley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Christian Yelich will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Bruce Sutter been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. A ball and no strikes.
Now playing left field, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2-1 to Piazza.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here. In now, Dennis Eckersley, and he's getting his first. Francisco Lindor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Pulled toward right center field. Ramirez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Karen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Albert now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one is launched. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Riding in once again, Diego Crespo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now another one hit deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Digging in, Bruce Sutter. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tapper up the line. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. He was punched out looking at strike.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error.
time for base. Stepping in, Babe Ruth, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Weak chopper up the line, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Trout. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Schmidt has a play, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Crosby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Crosby.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Arrieta, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Junior's in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chipper Jones, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. I'm set with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now to the plate, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Jones waits on it, and the inning is over. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. comes Scherzer on 0-2. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Ted Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Williams.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Albert Pujols. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And catch made there by Chipper. 1 away. Now in the box, Mike Schmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
A bouncer up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Stepping up now, Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. And at the plate, Diego Crespo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A sign now from Piazza. The 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Ruth is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing and a little tapper. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Dribbled up the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Crosby. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. On the ground to the left side. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Arrieta's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the fade. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Here's a high pop-up. Scherzer is under it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Into the corner and slicing foul. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He reached on a single in his first try.
Chipper Jones.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Good pitch there as Chipper couldn't connect, and the count moves to 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And that's out number 1. Digging in, Ted Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in now, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Piazza is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. And he comes back to get it. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Trout is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Crosby comes up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Crespo, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Crespo is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bobby Crosby, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Lifted into center field. Griffey waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away. If they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down, I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Popped high in the air. Arrieta has a play. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 3.
At the plate, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. Ramirez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him. And at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Babe Ruth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted, high and deep, and splashed down. It's into McCovey Cove. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for this first base hit in this one. Ready for another chance? Mike Piazza, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Pujols waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 home. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind. And 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Hit well towards the hole. Crosby from the outfield grass. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Popped him up. Schmidt shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box. Stan Musial is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hard on the ground towards short. There to take it is Chipper. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Bobby Crosby. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. Ramirez showing off his range. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dennis Eckersley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now, Diego Crespo. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Crosby ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. No hits to this point. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Yelich is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Alex Wood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in, Babe Ruth. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Babe Ruth.
Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Settling in now, Chipper Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is kicking off the top of the 9th. Babe Ruth. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back up into the arcade and out of here. Standing in, Chipper Jones hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did that.
First offering on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Mike Piazza. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Late swing at a slider for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And there's one down now. So stepping in, Mike Schmidt, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
In is Christian Yelich, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Popped him up. Crespo is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top